This isn't on. Oh, hey, I'm Josiah, welcome back to Retro Rewind, and today I've been enjoying Nintendo's classic years. But I'm gonna get older. I want to appreciate Nintendo for everything that they've been. Now that's what I call consistency. Let's get this over with. What the heck?
3, 2, 1, go!
Nintendo has been in the gaming space for as long as I can remember. Heck, they've been a company since the 1800s with their Hanafuda cards. I wonder if you would have played Mario Party. Since the 1970s, with the release of Nintendo's Color TV game 6, the company has always strived for the best gaming experience possible, with a few exceptions.
This is the Nintendo Game & Watch, more commonly referred to as Nintendo's prepubescent era. We're still in it. This lineup wasn't bad per se, it was more like a little stepping stone for their other systems like the Game Boy and even the NES. What is that?
Originally conceptualized and created by Gunpei Yokoi, a legendary figure at Nintendo responsible for iconic products like the Game Boy, he developed the Game & Watch lineup, which debuted in 1980 and continued for 11 years all the way up until 1991. Each Game & Watch usually featured one simple game, or sometimes two if you were a gifted child, along with a built-in LCD screen and simple controls, typically consisting of directional buttons and a few action buttons. The games were housed in a compact clamshell-like design with a small monochrome screen, and often dual screens for gameplay and scorekeeping.
Just like me! Wait. Yo, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? Nothing much, I just thought I heard you talking about the Game & Watch. Yeah, I was actually just talking about just like my mom. What? Hey, I heard you talking about the Game & Watch.
Yeah.
Hey, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Because it kind of seems like you're kind of messing up a little bit. It just doesn't look right from where I'm standing at the moment.
A whole bunch of games released for this lineup, from simple arcade-style titles like Ball and Fire, to much more complex experiences like the Super Mario Bros. Games and The Legend of Zelda, as well as Donkey Kong. While not being the full games, they definitely took inspiration from their arcade and home console counterparts. These games were designed to be easy to pick up and play, making them accessible to all ages of players.
Once again, just like me.
One of the most notable entries in the Game & Watch series was the release of Donkey Kong in 1982, which marked the first portable appearance of Nintendo's iconic character, Mario. One of the most notable features about the system would be the inclusion of two separate screens, a feature that would later be seen on the Nintendo DS. Since the lineup's release, Nintendo has released numerous iterations of the Game & Watch device, incorporating improvements in design, gameplay, and technology. The series remained immensely popular throughout its run, selling millions of units worldwide and solidifying Nintendo's reputation as the leader in the gaming industry.
As somebody who loves Nintendo's history as much as the next guy, I want to be able to play these games as much as I can. But the problem is it's not really logistical to buy any of these systems nowadays. So how can we play these games today in our modern setting? And why do I have this infectious spot on my elbow?
Well, I can answer at least one of those questions.
Dude, it's part of the gag. What gag?
The one that just happened.
Where did that voice come from?
Oh, yeah, I'm
The voice.
I basically watch over everything just to make sure everything's going just as well as it could be.
And that doesn't worry you? Nope. Am I the only one who's finding any of this stuff to be just a little bit weird? Yep.
You will not question our divine power. Replacement commencing. Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch, released in 2020 as a part of Mario's 35th anniversary celebration. This is definitely a delightful homage to the original game. While not being the recommended way to play SMB1, it's definitely a fun and small time to re-experience the NES title. Not only does it have SMB1, but it also has the Lost levels as well as a reskin of the Game & Watch classic Ball.
Man, I wish I could change my name to Ball. Oh wait, I did. Try to catch me now, Tom Hanks!
Similarly, the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch pays homage to another beloved Nintendo franchise, Zelda. Who would have guessed? With its metallic faceplate design and green outline, this handheld device exudes nostalgia from the moment you hold it. Out of the two designs, this is definitely my favorite. When you turn it on the back of the device, there's a little Triforce light that glows, and it's so freaking cool! On top of all that, Zelda players can finally immerse themselves into a portable way to play Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link, as well as Link's Awakening, the Game Boy Classic. Unfortunately, Link's Awakening is just the original Game Boy game and not the deluxe version for Game Boy Color, but once again,
did I ask?
While I'm not a die-hard for the Game & Watch franchise, the series continues to be a delightful celebration of gaming history. offering a compact yet immersive experience that captures the essence of all these beloved franchises.
Well, that's all the time we've got for you Retro Rewinders today. Stay safe, stay warm, stay watching. Where's 516? But how did you get in? You heard me, where is he? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to tell me where he is.
You won't be able to find him anyways.
What's happening? You should have seen it. It was hell on earth a second ago. I'm sorry, who are you? Oh, yeah, I'm Jackson. I was sent here to help you by the council. Whoa, that's not normal. No freaking way! How long has it been doing that? For quite a while. Well, what? Ever since that Artico sponsorship. Stuff has been really weird. Wait a minute. The sponsorship. The glitches. The subliminal messaging. It's Artico. They're the ones controlling this.
Simulation complete. Test results returned. Positive. The ultimate test begins. Corvallis will be pleased.
Come on, we gotta get you out of here.